What is this about?
Hello and welcome to another episode of Lore and Loot. Today we're going to advance in rank with the guild up to the rank of Protector. This is the next threshold for the next batch of quests. Now we can ask Rundi about a new quest. We are to escort Sondale of Shimmerine as she explores the Dunmer stronghold Telasero. Ugh, these eggheads are always in need of an escort in case things get dicey. Well, no worries. We'll head over to Telasero and make sure she doesn't bump her head or scrape her knee or whatever. Perhaps we'll move some heavy things for her. Rundi will mark the location of the stronghold on our map. It's pretty big and due exactly east of Saran. I'm going to take the Mage's Guild guide to Balmora and then take the Silt Strider to Saran. There isn't anything tricky about the journey there, so you shouldn't get lost. Of course, you can always choose the path of most adventure and walk, but Nephthys is a busy lady and she ain't got time to do that. Now, I've done an episode detailing the history of Dunmer strongholds here in Vardenfell. If you haven't seen that one and are curious about the strongholds, I've put a link to that episode in the video description. Once we reach the stronghold, we'll climb up the steps. Well, we're here and there's no sign of Sondale. She's an Altmer, so she's tall and she should be visible, so... Oh, wait. There's a note tacked onto the door. Looks safe. Went down to scout it out. Oh, for crying out loud. Why even hire us if she's gonna do whatever she wants? Well, let's get inside and make sure she didn't roll down the stairs or something. Upon entering, something's not right. An eerie glow from these ominous red candles is our only light source. We're immediately accosted by a strange creature wielding lightning magic. Strange whispers can be heard in the air. This creature was an ash slave? What is that? Where are we? Little do we know, we're entering a 6th house sanctuary. As we descend, we are attacked by 2 Dunmer standing on a platform across this large chamber. They fling darts at us and then run around to attack us. Another ash slave approaches. Thankfully, this one didn't get a chance to let loose any magic. We'll equip Ilkarok so we can see this place is dangerous. If we're having trouble, there's likely no chance Sondale is still alive, but we must press on. A corporate stalker falls before our silver blade. There's nothing here but a dead end, and more evil whispers in the air. Heading back to the main structure, we have 3 paths we can take. A ramp up and to the right, a ramp down and straight ahead, and a door to the left. I can hear the groans of another monster nearby, so I'm re-equipping my blade. Don't worry, Ilkarok is mostly for me because I can't see a thing. But I've edited the lighting in the video so you folks at home can see just fine. Well, there's nothing at the top of the ramp, so on to the next area here. These ash slaves are hideous creatures. What's wrong with their faces? What's going on in this place? Red candles offer very little light, and the voices persist. Another door. The foolish creature approaches. Now we're getting better with our blade, and our strength is pretty high, so thankfully these monsters are not that big of a threat. Still, if you come here at a higher level, the monsters could be tougher. Skeletal remains are slumped over at the end of the room. Nothing too good, just a few coins and a lockpick. The chest contains a few potions. We'll leave the spoiled one and take the rest. Back in the hallway outside, we can finally make our way deeper into the not-so-abandoned stronghold. We are immediately attacked by more naked Dunmer. These are wielding clubs of some form, so they really aren't a threat. They're also naked, and we're heavily armored, so we make quick work of them. They have this strange meat on them. What is it? Our investigations must wait because at the end of the room we see another ash slave. Pillars line the room, and in between these are weird giant metal troughs. We'll peek inside later because we see at the end of the room a strange altar of some kind. Ash statues are placed in the alcoves of these strange structures here. A giant hammer. Sixth house bell hammer. And wowza, it's worth some coin. Too bad it's way too heavy for us. The troughs contain quite the nice loot. An alteration skill book, some fancy clothing items, a few potions, a scroll of healing, and 2 small chests. There's also an important propylon index here, so make sure you grab this. We'll open one of the chests with our amulet and another with our spell. Gold and expensive jewelry in the chests. Anyways, we still haven't found the corpse of our benefactor, so let's look around the rooms and see if she's here somewhere. So these naked Dunmer, they're called dreamers. That's so odd. I wonder what they're dreaming of. Maybe we'll find more about them later. In this next room... Wait a second. There's our high elf on the table. And it looks like she's scared of rats.
You will address me with respect.
Ugh, Altmer, am I right? So full of themselves. Anyways, let's explore the other rooms before we talk to her. These next 2 rooms also have naked dreamers, so we'll just dispatch them quickly and move on with our lives. Before we go, we'll play a little tune on these bells.
Is it necessary that you speak with me?
Listen, I really wish it weren't necessary to speak with you, you turd. But it's our job, so... At least she was grateful as we exit the ruins. Perhaps she'll think twice before venturing forth without a proper guide next time. Probably not, though. Anyways, we'll head back to Saran and make our way back to Wolverine Hall. And man, oh man, this turned out to be a lot more dangerous than I expected. Who are the dreamers? Why are they naked? Why do they carry around corpus meat chunks? What are ash slaves? And just exactly who or what is the 6th house? Back in Wolverine Hall, Rundi rewards us with a solid 500 gold. And note that if Sondale dies, Rundi will not only be angry with us, his disposition will drop, but he will refuse to give us any more quests. So take care to clear out the path to the exit before you try to escort the arrogant Altmer. And anyways, that will do for today's episode of Lore and Loot. Until next time.